What we're seeing in coming out of Shanghai at the moment, to some extent there is some noise there, and we're having to assume that the government is making the right course. It's always interesting in these situations because you can react in one of two ways. You can say, gosh, they've done something about a weakening economy. Is that bad or good? Well, if they recognised it right and the measures start to impact the economy positively, then it's actually grounds for optimism. I think they may need to do some more tinkering and make some changes, certainly with what's going on in the property sector.
We had some data showing that house prices have picked up in China, and that's interesting when you consider the big stock market slump we had in June. So it kind of illustrates that perhaps the net effect on wealth and consumer confidence in China was much less than people anticipated. But of course we will need to see a more durable run in house prices before calling a turn in the housing sector, and of course from there before calling a turn in the economy.
Have we got a base being formed for the real estate market in China as a whole? I would say it's early days. I think the positive comment is probably further major downside in Chinese real estate prices is probably quite limited. Now, there is some speculation today, which is why the Shanghai Composite has fallen, that with better real estate data, that takes away an excuse for the PBOC to ease further. And I would completely disagree with that. I think the PBOC are not just looking at the real estate market, they're looking at the broader economy.
China's health is an issue for everyone. And I think in the longer term, you have this deflationary impulse if they continue to devalue, which is going to affect all policy, really, monetary policy around the world. Look, I think that this is just making this knife edge season even more difficult about whether to go in September or not. I don't envy the policymakers' decision, but on enough, is it enough alone to stop them? No.